does this work? It works, though. You know what doesn't work? My brain. Yahoo! I'm serious, if I don't get Honglu, I'm gonna probably throw myself out the
와,
window.
우리 단테님은 목숨이 여러 개인가 보다.
I do not
그렇죠?
value my own life. Two out of 3 concussions. I could probably go for 4, but let's not do that. I think it'd be super funny. Let's see. Oh man, I love that picture of my dog. It's the best one ever. I just love my dog. That's it. Let's see. Open up Limbus Company. Limbus Company's already open. What am I saying? You know what's not open? Is my absolute will to live. Oops. I'm not gonna get into it just yet. Just kidding. I want to see this now. Let's go. There we go. I have 6. I have that much, and if I don't get Honglu, I will probably just go jump into traffic just to get a concussion. Honestly. Congratulations, you're here, hey Bale.
로자 씨가 그렇게 도박을 잘하신다면서요? 심심한데 한번 겨뤄보자 할까?
I feel like I should wait for other people, but I'm a little impatient. I kind of want to just go enter it right now. I want to summon for Honglu. I want to summon for Honglu so bad immediately. Why not? I think it'd be funny. Listen. Listen, if I don't get Honglu, I'm very serious. I'm going to cause a traffic accident. I'm going to cause such a big traffic accident. Is that Mersault? Does this look like Mersault? Does this look like Mersault to you? Go back. Oh, right. I'm not pulling for Mersault. He's just there. I love how you absolutely ignored Faust and went straight to Mersault. The BL brain rot in you is so bad. Anyway, Honglu, if you don't come home, I'm going to, like, probably cause health issues to myself immediately. I'm just gonna use the tickets first, yeah. Hell yeah. Give me that Faust. Absolutely know that my gacha luck is terrible. I love how they had like a Tremor ego for Honglu, and then they finally put out the fucking Tremor ID for Honglu. That's so much words. Wow. Thank you. Anyway, if I don't get Honglu, I will distort. It's time to pull. It don't matter anymore. We just pull.
당신에겐 제가 어떻게 보일까요? 시간이 태워가네. 그 답이 있을까요?
No way! No way! No way! Nope! No way, no! Oops! Hi, so this is the first 10 pull? Hey, so this is the first 10 pull? I can't believe this was on stream. What the fuck? Alright, cool. So that was the first 10 pull. Okay, cool. Let's do it again. Do it again. No, seriously, if I don't get Honglu, I will actually go and get a concussion. Sure, I may have got Foss, but if I don't get Honglu, I'm going to cause possibly the biggest newsworthy accident in Canada. Game, please. For my health. I'm gonna go eat something. I'm gonna go, like, eat a car. I'm gonna take an F-150. I'm going to extract the engine of an F-150 and eat it if I don't get Honglu. Dying. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it fucking is. You give me Foss, but not Honglu. This is my biggest dilemma. Remember, women love you. You're right! No, Hayville is actually right. I have so much luck in getting women in gacha games, but when it comes to hot men, I actually have zero fucking luck. Anyway, it's time for me to go get a concussion. 3 out of 3 concussions, let's go, triple concussion, the hospital's gonna love me. It's right there on the title. If I don't get Honglu, I get another concussion. Best 2 out of 3 concussions, you know? Anyway, congratulations to, Faust. Well. Hold up, wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Wait a fucking minute, okay? No, wait, okay. Hold up, listen, okay? Guys, people, everyone, listen, okay? Do you see this fucking rate for an ego versus a identity? How the fuck did I get Fost? How the fuck did I get Fost on the 10 pole, but not Honglu? I'm fucking sorry. Fucking look at these fucking percentages. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, just do a simple 10 pull. Gets the fucking ego. You know what? You know what? This shit happens because I didn't wish for Fost. I wished for Honglu. I should have wished for Fost. I should have wished for Fost instead. Fucking help me. You see, I have great luck. I surprisingly have great luck when it comes to egos, apparently. I'm gonna go die. It's time to do the event. Hey, you, I need you to get here fucking immediately. You. Anyway. You know how Captain Ishmael's like sinking right here, right now? Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right inside. Anyway, let's go. Yes, give me more to pull for Honglu. I still believe it's very insane that I got Fost on the first 10 pull. I'm gonna go and probably like jump off a cliff. I'll stay for long because I don't want too much spoilers. Honestly, understandable. Absolutely understandable, Batter. I am just very glad that you decided to join right as I got Fost. Not that I'm mad about getting Fost, actually. But I am slightly disappointed that Honglu didn't fucking come home. And I have to go to the hospital again now. It was a sign. You know, before if Ryoshi came home instead. I think I'd really just jump out the window at this point. Batter, I hope you get Fost. I hope you the best of luck that Fost also comes on the first 10 pull you pull. The first 10 pull. I pray for you, Batter. Anyway, I'm gonna speed run. Not speed run. I'm gonna go through this event for Hay Bale. So you are absolutely free to like just knock yourself out to avoid spoilers. Don Quixote loudly and obnoxiously flaps through the newspaper in your hands while peppering in a few insightful chuckles. Okay, wow. That bodes well. Played Slime Rancher 2. Ooh, Slime Rancher 2. I've heard a lot about Slime Rancher. I've never played it. Do you like herd slime? Is it like a farming sim for slime? Blackjack, what is that question? Who's that question towards? Me? I thought you were at Canto 6. I'm done Canto 6, Blackjack. I'm done Canto 6. Also, for the breeding question, sure. I'm gonna regret that, but sure. We can yeet them into the ocean. Are you talking about the slime? Can I yeet slime into the ocean? I'd love that. Did you people bet that I never passed chapter 6? Honestly, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that you people bet I didn't pass chapter 6. I hope one of you gained money. I see, it's Stark who gained money. Okay. Rest in pieces, Blackjack. Yeah, Batter was there for the entire thing. So was Haybale. And they both saw me distort. And possibly jump out the window and eat a lemon. Yeah, chapter 6 was something. I'm gonna go and probably distort so much more in chapter 7. I bet in, like, chapter 8... If chapter 8 is Honglu, I'm gonna go so fucking insane. Hi, GTA. Yeah, I'm playing the new event, so if you don't want spoilers, you should get off the stream right now. Canto 8 is Mersault. If Canto 8 is Mersault, Haybale. If Canto 8 is Mersault, Haybale's gonna go so insane. You did not know you streamed on Tuesday. I didn't stream on Tuesday? I think it's Wednesday here, currently. Time zones. It's Wednesday for me currently, my dude, GTA. Yeah, it's Wednesday for me. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Ugh. Anyway, if Canto 8 is Mersault, well... I guess I'm gonna be stuck in Limbus hell for quite a while. Oh yeah, GTA, I summoned, and I got Fost! I got Fost on the very first 10 pull! Haha! But I didn't get Honglu. I didn't get Honglu, but I got Fost. So honestly, I think this is like half a win for me. My luck is 100% gone. My luck is just gone. Like, just absolutely vanished into thin air. I have luck once, and then it's gone. I'm at... How many crates you have? I already have 400 shards for Honglu. I already have 400 shards for Honglu. I used all my crates for Honglu. Luck is fucked. Yeah, luck is fucked, man. The thing is, I want both the ego and the ID, so I'm gonna have to go to Farm and Mirror Dungeon for more boxes. But also, I really don't want to do that, because I don't want to go farm in the Mirror Dungeons, but I have to now. If I don't get Honglu, I gotta go back to the Mirror Dungeons. Watch me distort when pulling. Batter, I absolutely wish and pray that you get Foss on the first 10 pull, please. If I can do it, you can do it, Batter. I believe. I pray. I'll go back to church for it, too. I'm just waiting for Earthling Heathcliff. It's required. I hope they actually do release Earthling Heathcliff. Just for you, GTA. Just for you. I'll pray for it. I'll go back to being a church boy for it. Batter, what do you mean you spent all your luck? Batter, what do you mean you spent all your luck in Withering Waves? Batter, hello? Hello? I barely touched Withering Waves. It turns out it's Tremor, not sinking. Rest in pieces, GTA. Rest in pieces. Batter, what the fuck? How are you level 40? What? How are you level 40? Weren't you, like, level, I don't know, 35 the last time I saw you in that game? How did you get to level 40 that fast? The fuck? Oh, right. Wait. Right. Okay, yeah, you just don't sleep, do you? I should have known. He's built different. He's truly GTA. Batter is just built different, okay? Batter doesn't have my debuff, okay? You know what? None of you have my concussion debuff, so honestly, yeah. Built like a Gamba player. Batter, please. Sleep is for the weak. And you know what, GTA? I am very fucking weak. I am the weakest link. My brain forces me to go to sleep. Except for 2 to 3 hours a day. Batter. What kind of built human being are you? My guy, my dude, what kind of built human being are you? Imagine going to sleep, never could be honest. Hello, you people. Oh my god. Okay, no, you know what? You know what? Maybe that explains it. Like, honestly, at this point, Batter, you're just proving that you're not human, actually. Truly, how does a human being survive on 2 to 3 hours of sleep? That's insane. slowly becoming a JoJo character. Ooh, that reminds me. I was about to get, like, the tattoo of the JoJo star on myself, but then I never got it. So we never existed, you're delusional. No one comes in chat right now. I'm always delusional. Just kidding. I've touched grass, so I can't really be that delusional. Someday. Yeah, someday I'm gonna get that JoJo tattoo, and also the, I have a idea for a tiger tattoo on one of my arms. But that's when I'm, like, you know, not poor and actually financially stable. But yeah. Also, I'm going back into lifting heavy weights, but only for a short amount of time because apparently lifting heavy weights makes you dizzy when you have a concussion, so I'm a little mad about that. If you're gonna do it, put on your back. Yeah, I plan to have, like, the JoJo tattoo star on, you know, where it should be, and then the, my idea for the tiger tattoo is also gonna be in my back. Yo, stay safe and hire a bodyguard. Batter, I used to be a bodyguard. No more working out. I'm sorry, Blackjack, but I'm actually a little addicted to going to the gym. Dio is rapidly approaching your location. Dio's gonna, like, roller me. I was a night guard for a while. Yeah! Being a security guard's not that difficult, and it really doesn't require much. It's pretty easy to get into. A day guard? Hell no. Yeah, I was a day guard for a bit, and then I switched myself to night shift because holy shit, the amount of bullshit that happens when you're a day guard is just absolutely fucking phenomenal. Like, the peak of human stupidity always happens during the day. Night shift is much more money anyway. It's true. The reason why I stuck around with day shift most of the time was because I just wanted to be out of the house. And then when I returned home at night, I could actually, you know, peacefully do my own shit. Most humans are out in the day. Yeah, unfortunately. 30 minutes of streaming already. Thank you, Haybale. Oh, look, it looks like Haybale is, you know, taking back her throne of, telling the time. Congratulations, Haybale. Are you proud of yourself? Come home with a case of alcohol. 'Cause street people. Yeah. It'd be like that. Why'd you tell them? It's called calling you out, Haybale. Rules of the backstreet. Oh, great. Look at it. Look at this. I am yapping away again. Not even playing the game. Understandable. Have a nice day. And go to Otis. You do you, Blackjack. You do you. You are absolutely free to do whatever you want. Yeah, if you don't want spoilers, yeet yourself out of the stream immediately right now. Go enjoy your anime batter. I wish you the, best of health. Yeah, I'll see you when it's your time to distort. Congratulations, Blackjack. Yield thy key and claim them whole. Ah. There's the yield and claim. Thank you, GTA. I was missing those. Alright. It's time to stop yapping. Let's get back into this. So unfortunately, I know exactly what this means. Oh, great. She has an idea. The gremlin has an idea. I love her for that. That she will continue to draw my attention until I acknowledge her at the most appropriate moment. Okay, Don Quixote. Fine. What is it? Manager Esquire, dost thou know that the city's upstart companies such as one Limbus Company must always pay close heed to the ever-changing world around us? Till thee hither, read thy newspaper, Manager Esquire, and do keep thyself up to date on the events of this city, as Mersault and I, Don Quixote, do every morrow. But just go along with it, why don't ya? I'm pretty sure she's talking about Mersault in one of his morning routines, you know, the one with the newspapers. Aha! The newspaper routine, where he wakes up before the crack of dawn, parks himself on a chair, folds one leg over the other at exactly 90 degrees, figure four leg lock position, and pursues the morning newspaper. Hello? What? Even him sitting down to read the newspaper is just... that, I guess. It left an impression on her. Betcha she'll be back to her usual self in a week or so. Hearken unto me, art thou paying attention? Yep, totally. So what's new? What did an article mention us or something? Dante reads? Just because he has a clock head doesn't mean he can't read. Oh ho, how dost thou know? I'm gonna... Wait, really? Forsooth, feast thy eye on page 3. Though this is quite regrettable that we were robbed of the chance to be on the front page. Page 3? We're really starting to put our names out there, huh? Don Quixote and Rordia, the two sinners who are guaranteed to draw the full attention of whichever space they inhabit, were speaking. It's only a matter of time before the other sinners began crowding around us, curious about the commotion. A dramatic conclusion to the mysterious disappearances at T-Corp. Shocking. Shocking. I'm a little sad that these aren't voiced, because if I could just hear Don Quixote say shocking in English, it would be just peak. No, he does read. He ain't illiterate like most Limbus fans. It's me. I'm Limbus fan. I'm illiterate. Shocking. The penetrators to this mysterious case have been revealed to be none other than the prestigious Edgar family, appealing to the general public. Really wished it was voiced. Only the main chapters are gonna be voiced. Hey, Bale. These little side events are not gonna be voiced. It's only the main, chapters in Limbus that are gonna be voiced. Heathcliff. Well, I don't think we need to hear that part. What else does it say? With small assistance from some wandering bystanders who happen to be lost in the area, and with the most admirable heroics of the T-Corp class-free collection staff on the scene, wandering bystanders, is it? Perchance that particular denomination refers to us. Bystanders. They're treating us like we're barely there. We're barely there. They didn't even mention our company name. Aw, come on, those time collectors weren't even there. This is within the expected range of behavior for the news media. Look, it's Mersol! There you go, you got your wish. Hey Belle, it's Mersol. Well, there may be those who seek to interview us after reading this very article, perhaps? Yeah, I'm sure they'll have a grand old time looking for wandering bystanders for an interview. Very descriptive. I doubt anyone will pay us much attention, Don Quixote. Better not set yourself up for disappointment, and... We were standing there for a good moment in a big group chattering about the article when someone slowly but smoothly walked between us. Excuse me, would you be employees of Limbus Company? You fellas are... I'm sure you're already aware of the reason for our visit. Oof. I welcome thee here. Long and hard have I awaited thy arrival. As long as Mersol shows up, it's just peak for you, isn't it, Haybale? Now, from when shall we begin? Whoa, is she actually here to interview us? No way. Don Quixote wasn't just losing her mind at nothing? I was not told that any interview would be taking place. My, where did birds go at a time like this? Now, where did I put that leftover hair gel from Heathcliff's makeover? Ahem. Thou may commence. Alright then. Verily, I shall take all the credit for what we have accomplished there. Will you be making your tax payment in installments? Oh shit, the tax collectors are here. Who on the bus? Who on the bus has been avoiding their taxes? Gregor? Why would you pick Gregor? Okay, we're clearly not on the same page here. Probably most likely Heathcliff. Yeah, I think so too, GTA. I think Heathcliff would most likely not pay his taxes. Hey, he's too tired for taxes. No. Yes, Gregor is tired, but he's also an old man, and he would definitely pay his taxes. Fuck, the soul of a tax collector consumed Don for a second. Oh no, Don Quixote as a tax collector. We are the tax collectors from T-Corp's Time Collection Agency, currently on a mission to collect your overdue time tax. Those ilks are never bringers of good tidings, indeed. Wait, time tax? No, that doesn't make any sense. We already paid our time tax in full when we went through the T-Corp Nest immigration process. Virgili said, few days ago aboard Mephistopheles. Are you sure we don't need to pick up a timepiece for each of us to carry? She is so gray. You probably know this already, but in T-Corp, everyone must carry a timepiece. Yes, I know the rules. But for every rule, there's always room for an alternative that offers a bit more flexibility. Of course, I don't suppose it's listed anywhere on that pamphlet. Outsiders seeking a short-term stay at T-Corp can pay the appropriate time tax for the length of their stay to be exempt from the relative obligation, instead of going out of their way to abide by T-Corp's rules. As you may have expected, anyone bored outside District 20 must go through numerous hoops before they can be issued a timepiece. So we elected to pay 30 days worth of time tax on the spot before entering T-Corp's borders. Impressive. It can't have been cheap. Ah, yeah. I wish to wear a watch as well, like Lady Otis does. Haven't I already made it clear that it's not a fashion statement? As I have said so in the past, the company has no budgetary concerns. It is a given that they would be taking care of such expenses. We're finally starting to operate like a real professional company now, huh? Ishmael, don't get your hopes up. Ishmael, don't get your hopes up. Look at your coworkers. Girl, please. Have someone to read out this story so you can skip for the dialogue. GTA, please. I'm already reading like several games for Halo. I can't be reading games for you too now. Yeah, there must have been a minor miscalculation or something. Maybe we fell slightly short of the amount we had to pay? It hasn't even been 30 days since we arrived here, though. Well, I'm sure we can pawn away their stuff to fix what probably amounts to a rounded error. Easy peasy. Heathcliff muttered, gesturing towards St. Clair and Hong Lu with his chin. If it'll help pay for the time tax, then sure. Oh shit. Oops. Okay, oh, maybe? I didn't pack much left when... I didn't pack much when I left, though. Okay. Well, let's hear the damage. How much time tax do we owe ya? Currently, you are... Oh my fucking god. What the fuck? You clicked when Hong Lu talked. Yeah, I got distracted. Fifi stepped on my toes. Fifi, I need you to stop stepping on my toes. I'm gonna put you on the bed. Alright. You go. You go, little dog. You go. Bro, we're going into the outskirts. What do you... GTA, what do you mean we're going to the outskirts? It's Fifi's luck. I'm not reading that, but I'm just gonna say that's probably like, I don't know, like 10 million or something, or 10 billion. That's a big money number behind the time tax payments. Dude. What? Did my hearing get worse or something? I heard a 10, a 40, and the rest just kind of flew right over my head. Ain't no way we're paying that shit. We ain't living inside the back streets. For that much money... Oh, we might have to make a brief stop at my place first. Oh shit, not even Hong Lu. Not even Hong Lu has that much money. Shit, what the fuck? What other options do we have if we don't? I mean, if we can't pay the tax. If you can't pay tax, die. Is he blushing? Hold up. Who's blushing? Why? And also, why did you immediately zoom into that? If you're talking about Honglu, that's how he kind of looks most of the time. Yes, I know you have eyes. I get it. You don't have normal eyes. You have, like, enhanced BL eyes. You have eyes for men. Can't pay the tax is not an option. Your only options are the following. Make your payment with time or money. With interest, of course. What the hell does make payment with time even mean? Now that I think about it, I remember someone talking about paying with time before. I never really cared to find out what exactly they meant, though. Isan? Heathcliff? Know anything about this? I have not once failed to make my payments during my residency at this nest. Thus, I know not what transpires on an occasion in which one fails to pay the time tax. I've never been involved in messy business like taxes at the manor either, and in my backstreet days, boss dealt with the complicated shit like that for the rest of us. I did see a few poor sods getting dragged away because they failed to cough it up, though. Well then. With their not-so-helpful answers, my mind immediately begins to wander towards Faust, who I hoped would know something more about this than the two of them, and that's when Otis suddenly and defiantly stood between us and the collectors. This is completely unreasonable. What kind of shoddy calculations led to this nonsensical figure? Tax collections in T-Corp are always exceptionally reasonable. The clock's ticking. Would I be correct to assume that you lack both the capability and the will to make your fair payments? Wait, we don't have to escalate this. Can we get a timeout? Your choice of words may be quite unwise. Cry and whine all you want about not seeing the escalated things when you got 10 billion on in your pockets. I won't recognize your opinion as anything of worth otherwise. No? Then shut up and stay out of our way while we deal with this obstacle that dares to stand in our path. How exciting. A 10 billion on death. 10 billion and 40 million on to be exact. Oh, are we fighting? We're fighting. Clear within 10 turns. Not even gonna question it.
준비합니다.
뭐야
Win rate. Yeah, I love win rate.
직접 알게 함이라.
Oh wow. Nice. Great, lovely. Thank you. Rounded. We finished the first node.
탈출 개체 확인.
Damn, this music's banging.
무지하니까
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패.
Hey Belle, look. Heathcliff is an announcer. Congratulations to Honglu. He's not.
나이스! 하나 제꼈다.
He's not. Oh wait. He's not green!
탈출 개체 확인.
I don't even care. Just press win rate. I'm tired. I'm done.
힘들고.
Thanks, Otis.
효과적이네요.
그러니 알아서
이
잘
방식을
피해.
기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
Hi, Fifi. Hello, Fifi. Yes, how are you? Love you too. Not even gonna question it. No, I'm
참. 이런
Stagger.
상황인데도
Honestly,
탈출
understandable.
개체
Have a
끝이
nice day.
보이네요. 조금만 더 해보죠.
It's okay. That's K-Corp though. That's fine. Rest in pieces, boss.
무지하니까 깨달았나?
그래. 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까.
Oh, cool.
직접
Yeah.
알게
Not even gonna question that.
말고
Don't.
오늘 다음만 생각해. 공격이 더 무서워지거든.
다 죽어라.
Died. Damn, what the fuck was that music? A T-Corp staff in a different uniform approached the sinners as both sides went on the defensive. Class 4 collection staff, thanks. Is this one their ringleader? He may be of a higher rank, but he is an employee of T-Corp, all the same. Which is to say that our insistence on meeting their demands with hostility may lead to a direct confrontation against the full force of T-Corp. We're gonna go fight T-Corp, yay! Lay down your weapons now. Should you refuse to cooperate, all of you present may be considered hostile individuals by T-Corp, and we will use force to... I like that, how thrilling. Of course you would, Ryoshu. What weapon does Yisung have? I have no idea. Ah, this is bad. This seems like a great time for Virgilius with his intimidating glowing eyes to appear. Man, weren't things much better between us and the guide bud only a few days ago? Feels like it's been forever since then. Come on, don't glare at us like that. We had our reasons, Kay? They showed up out of nowhere and tried to extort a whole 10 billion on... 10 billion, 40 million, to be exact. Shut up, dude. You really like saying that, don't you? Jeez. Yeah, the point is there's no way we own them that much money. We're kind, law-abiding citizens. Are we, girl? Are we kind, law-abiding citizens? I mean... have you... seen... this group? Who are brimming with a sense of justice. Yes, Don Quixote. Here. If we were to look up Yisung, get 2 pictures of him sad, angry, and then we got someone cosplaying as him. The Yisung cosplayers go crazy. Like, they're pretty good. Like, wow. You really got the tiredness down. Virgilius listened quietly for a moment as the sinners chattered on like they were a part of a comedy skit. When are they not? Yes, I agree that 10 billion on in taxes does seem unreasonable. However, it is a mystery to me how no one stopped to think for a second about the troubles you might spark by starting a meaningless scuffle like this in the middle of the street, no less. Virgilius let out a deep sigh before turning toward the T-Corp employee. We find it regrettable that this incident has led to bloodshed. However, 10 billion on in time tax is unacceptable. I'm sure you know full well that 10 billion on's worth of tax isn't the kind of money that we can simply fork over in the middle of the street. I believe that it would have been more appropriate if you had provided us with some context as to how this number came to be instead of immediately marching up to us and demanding that we pay the time tax. I admit that such absurd amount of time tax levied upon your group is almost unprecedented. We've been summoned to an emergency meeting with a relative office to address the severity of this incident. I see your point. Why don't we move this conversation to the collections office in the relative jurisdiction area for now to discuss possible solutions? Wow, I managed to actually read that word.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까.
Don't even question my
그렇겠죠?
team. It's just don't question that team. I was using that team to farm XP. The truth behind the absurd amount of time tax levied upon us was much simpler than I expected. Strong as shit. Strong as shit. My team is consistent of, the people... When your team just consists of just random, you know, IDs that you just like and are probably the first IDs you got in-game. About a week ago, a large-scale unauthorized temporal leakage phenomenon was observed at the Withering Heights Manor, which shot you up several stages in the progressive time use tax bracket due to the immense amount of time leak. Temporal leakage phenomenal. You would have only Honglu if possible. The way I speedran getting every single Honglu ID. To spoil a bit of library Runa. Yeah, no, sure, go ahead, GTA. I'm completely fine with spoilers. The reason that I'm completely fine with a lot of spoilers for a lot of things is because, one, I quickly forget them very, very fast. And two, if I don't have context for any of those spoilers, I immediately forget about it. Like, if you spoil an anime for me but I haven't seen it yet, I literally put it at the back of my mind and it wastes away like dust. It's called memory problem. It refers to a deceleration in the flow of time within a certain physical field. In your case, it wasn't even a static deceleration field. It moved all over the manor for a good while too. We measured about 4 hours worth of time in the process. What in the bloody hell is she blathering about? Deceleration in the flow of time within a certain... She must be referring to the moment which Dante granted us solitude as we were in pursuit of the man at the manor. You got the word right, congratulations. I'm struggling so hard. Impossible. The manager's ability was activated for less than 30 minutes. It is most likely that your 4-hour measurement is a calculation error. Ah, no. Considering the odd sensation we had experienced as we departed the manor, it is most horrible that no error has occurred in their calculation. Do you recall Dante as we left behind the manor? A few days ago... Marcel, is there are wrong with thy daily routine? Oh my god, girl. We had just returned to Mephistopheles after the incident at the Wuthering Heights Manor. Most sinners were keeping to themselves given the clear look of sorrow on Heathcliff. However, Don Quixote's ever-cheerful voice, like always, consistently shattered through the silence. I have identified an anomaly. We should have been issued the morning newspaper, not the evening newspaper. This is inconsistent with the amount of time we spent at the manor. Perchance this was an innocent mistake? As long as I have been a passenger on this bus, morning papers have always been delivered during designated morning hours, and evening papers have always been delivered during designated evening hours. The possibility that they have made a mistake cannot be completely ruled out. However, the likelihood of that is minuscule. Little fact, do you know that Blade lineage is cool and all? However, they really have no feats other than getting their ass beaten by Kurokumo clan members twice in a row? Yeah, I did not know that. Once I play Library of Runa, maybe I'll remember that. Oh, now that I'm looking at it, there's a sunset, not a sunrise. I couldn't tell because of the lack of color. This cannot be. There must be the early hours of the morrow, is it not? I may have an idea as to how this consistency came to be. Right, the TT4 protocol. What's that? Temporal velocity synchronization device, or something like that. I've seen an advert for it once. A luxury solution to all your time synchronization needs. Enjoy equally luxurious hours together, or some shit like that. Oh? This quite unlike Sir Heathcliff to use so many complicated words in a sentence. Pray shall someone explain it in a plainer language? Oh no. It is an apparatus for equalizing the velocity of time for all those affected individuals under the TT4 protocol's influence. How did you understand that? Maybe I'm really just illiterate. For Sue, I thought it was quite odd how someone so affluent in time was moving and speaking at the same speed as the rest of us. And with this information, it can be concluded that the time we have experienced within the manor was flowing at a faster rate than the world outside. That is a coherent explanation as to why the evening paper instead of the morning paper was issued. Good, now that your curiosity has been sated, I don't suppose anyone has any issue with tackling a new job? The LCA has sent us a new request to track down a distortion. As for more detailed information, so activating my ability within the TT4 protocol caused... Yes, indeed, it is akin to tampering with an already accelerated flow of time. From an outsider's point of view, it would have appeared as though more time than what was actually spent was leaked. This bloke knows what he's talking about. Also, you didn't just manipulate time on a personal scale. Like I said earlier, you affected the flow of time within a physical space. Also, there's the other fact that he was a scrap character for Library of Runa, at first only being used in Limbus Company because they had to cut out BL from the story. Oh, that's cool. Let me remind you that it wasn't even a static field, it moved all over the manor. Honestly, this situation is completely unprecedented. Right, they used it to activate only on special occasions, like when we had plenty of guests over for a visit, because it was so bloody pricey. So, the time tax for your inflated tax bracket multiplied by the surtax per volume for the physical space covered by the temporal manipulation. Yeah, no wonder it all adds up to this insane number. It ain't like we knew something like this would happen. Well, anyway, you have 2 payment options to settle this time tax debt. Oi, options? What options? It ain't like a bag of 10 billion and grow from a tree, innit? Option 1, cash payment. Option 2, time payment. You guys like the background music? I'm gonna put it up then. It's very good. Yeah, about that. What's that supposed to mean anyway? Paying with time. It means... oh. You can pay with your time. Yeah, so we want you to become a corporate slave at T-Corp. The employee who was about to answer our questions with a painfully observable annoyance suddenly jointed at the sound of an alarm. Understood. I just got a call that they're ready to hold the emergency meeting regarding this incident. Limbus Company may send 2 individuals to the meeting to represent your company. Ah. No need to TikTok and fuss, Dante. Dealing with complicated matters like this meeting is one of my responsibilities. I will be joining them to discuss the possible solutions to this incident, so please keep the sinners under control. Except you, Miss Foss. You are with me. Understood. Make another mess while I'm gone, and... only Ryoshu will enjoy what comes next. Keep that in mind as you wait. Only Ryoshu! Oh, Ryoshu would love to beef it out with... oh! Well, off they go, I guess? Didn't even give us the chance to ask them more questions. They're just leaving us here like this, but isn't this whole mess basically about what will happen to us? So this isn't anything serious, but... what's Mersault doing on the gallows? Mersault, buddy? What's up? So we pulling in with Ryoshu Hongu and ready to come into play. Hey, Mersault, buddy, what's up? What's happening here? What? Mersault, what are you doing up there? I was told to stand here, so I have done so. Who told you to do that? I did. Just trying to be helpful with you and your friend's little time tax problem. I thought all employees were supposed to be at the emergency meeting? Whoa, a clock with legs! How fascinating. If someone were to submit you for consideration at the upcoming expo, you might even be worth an participation trophy. Where the hell did you come from? You remind me of the time when some hapless soul submitted a timepiece that doubled as a compass that had a rather tragic and critical design flaw. You could tell the time or find your path, but never both at once. Tell directions or tell time? It only did one thing or the other, leaving you lost in time and stranded on the streets. That was no good. Not at all. That's no better than a clock taped to a compass at the end of the day, is it? Oh, right. TT-52 protocol is operating at an experimental capacity within this office space, so don't you forget. Anyone not synced with the daily standard time might find this a little disorienting, so keep that in mind as well. What? Now that's a look of someone who's never once heard of the TT-52 protocol, eh? TT-52 protocol, as its name suggests, is an invention to address the temporal efficiency problem presented in the TT-4 protocol. It's doing test runs in only a few selected T-Corp offices. So if you do ever feel the urge to leave your impressions of this new shiny thing, feel free to jot down a few words on that bulletin. Wait, who wrote that 3-star review? The man who we presume to be a T-Corp staff seemed very adept at holding a one-sided conversation with zero external input. Wow. I'm also very good at holding a one-sided conversation. Not that any of us could keep up with how fast he was speaking anyway. Anyway, if you're ready, let's get cracking. I'm ready. Having someone read out the story while I can skip through the dialogue is great. Wow. Thanks, guys. Wait, I don't know if it's a really good idea to be ready for something that looks like... The rope extending from the intimidating machine tightened around Mersault's throat. Ugh! Is this what it means to pay our time tax with time? Getting hanged from the gallows? Oh shit, okay. Please call it by its precise and given name. Temporal Scales Gallows. It measures the exact amount of time you owe and sucks that time right out of you. That wasn't the original name, mind you. There was simply too much hubbub and hubbaloo about its excessively long name, which was at approximately 58 words, or letters. Can someone ask him what will happen to Mersault? The speed of thought of... I'm dying reading and you're thinking about BL. Thanks. Is that thing gonna kill Mersault? Kill him? Nonsense. She's a very gentle machine. That is simply preposterous. However, spoken in such manner often portends that events of even greater ill fortune shall befall us. I'm not so sure as to what might happen, actually. I suppose it will suck 10 billion ounces worth of time out of your friend? Stop being obtuse. What? That's not how you pronounce that. What is that even supposed to mean? Is he gonna be stuck like that for 10 billion hours or something? What? Oh my god, this guy fucking yaps. Damn. Okay, let's go. Well, not exactly. Let me tell you about T-Corp's particularly generous system called the 4-hour daily minimum time guarantee policy. How generous, hmm? Even when worst comes to worst, every citizen is entitled to the right to enjoy a minimum of 4 hours a day. According to T-Corp Public Welfare Council, 4 hours is the absolute minimum number of hours in a day to guarantee human survival. Survival being the key word here. My. Sucking 10 billion and 40 million ons worth of time from your friend was too much, I suppose. Look, it says measurement error. That rarely ever happens. Wait, you pulled the lever when you didn't even know what was going to happen? Just out of curiosity? Yapping company. Reading. Can't believe they added Hio into Limbus. Stop. It would be very funny if I would be a terrible person in the city. I'd be a terrible sinner. Of course, 10 billion on of time tax debt is a historically unprecedented amount of debt, so I had to see what would happen. You could land first place in the lottery and you still won't even come close to making 10 billion on, and that's before tax. I'd say you all belong in a museum of history if I'm being honest. Besides, I haven't seen anyone with more than 150 hours in time tax debt willingly step up the gallows before. Anyone beyond that usually chooses to run and dig themselves into an even deeper debt hole. The point is, I am scarcely expected someone in a 10 billion on time tax hole to just walk up there like that. What is wrong with this guy? Awaken, Mersal. Pretty surrender not to such machinery. His eyes opened. Oh, thou art unharmed? I'm alright. Why don't you get down from the gallows for now, Mersal? Your entire story would revolve around the concrete that you got your double concussion. GTA, I think my entire story would be evolved around, you know, the accidental cult I had in high school. The one time I almost set fire to a building. The 7 car crashes I have possibly got into. Like, the concrete's just, you know, part of the list of accidents I've been in. Let's not even talk about that one time I almost set fire to something. Bet he'd be a grandpa telling old stories in PC. Remember the road trip story and the time I took like 7 shots within like 15 minutes? Arsonist, put that in the list. Yeah, it's arsonist. Arc, let's go. Forgot to tell you. Mom bought shrimp chips. Oh my god. I fucking love shrimp chips. Do you guys like shrimp chips? Shrimp chips are so good. Ooh, also. I'm gonna yap about this story with shrimp chips I have, okay? Get ready for a story, guys. So, there's a park I've been going to for daily walking, because going outside and touching grass is good for you. And I've been recently feeding 2 crows at that park. Feels like you have a story about everything. I kind of do have a story about everything, GTA. This is what happens when I take a step outside of my house. So anyway, there's this local park I go to, and there are 2 crows who I have possibly trained to recognize me whenever I go to this park. Alright? Hey Bell can vouch for this. Hey Bell. Remember the 2 crows the pictures of the 2 crows I just sent? Shrimp and bread? Hello's Bizarre Adventure? Hio's Bizarre Adventure. So GTA, I have Fifi, but I also have 2 crows as possible pets. So these 2 crows recognize my car whenever I pull up to the park. And I always at least have some bread on me when I go to the park, or just some sort of food. And one of them is a very big, large crow raven who I named Shrimp. Like, that bird is a whole chonk, and Shrimp has a partner who I named Bread. And they are a lot sleeker and much more nicely put together than, you know, Shrimp. Yes. The big chonky bird is named Shrimp Crackers, and the much more sleek version is called Bread. How could you not say the entire name? Listen, I'm suddenly realizing that naming that bird Shrimp Crackers is a little bit of a very long name. Also, I think they're introducing another bird, so I might name that third bird Crackers. Because I noticed that there was a third bird who was new, how will you remember? I remember by their size. I also remember by, like, bird behavior. I'll always remember shrimp crackers. Maybe in a new crow's a gave a chunk. No, the new crow is skinny, like bread. But yeah. Anyway, I love how you said shrimp crackers and I just suddenly remember the bird at the park. I need to stop having a story for everything. I need my life to be boring. Too bad, my life is never boring. I'm getting into accidents daily. Alright, back to the story, no more yapping. Virgilius and Faust, who returned just as this incident occurred, were both glaring at us with expressions that were anything but friendly. It's Mersault. Yay! 40! The Adventure of the Freed Detectives. Oh, hell yeah! We're getting up to it! Let's go! The story is filled with a lot of reading. I am not free. This is great because I get to practice reading out loud, but also I'm suffering. Okay, I can clearly see that you're both accusing me of letting the sinners run wild again, but we have our reasons. We have reached an agreement. And you explained things to them, right? Please tell me that the agreement doesn't involve us collectively dangling from that stupid gallows. A 10 billion on is certainly an absurd amount of money, but that doesn't change the fact that we are still responsible for it. We did benefit from the extra time it granted us, and its use was something that wasn't mutually agreed upon before unalliterated activation. He who suffers and he reads out a lot for Thanks, guys. Because it was an unexpected event, no countermeasures could be put in place either. 1 hour and 23 minutes, thank you. Wow, I can't believe you're doing your job. And on the time event, too. Yeah, but we didn't exactly have a whole lot of time to debate whether I was allowed to slow down time or not. We really had to think on our feet back then. I feel a little miffed about being treated as though I was somehow at fault for this. If your plan was to sacrifice one of us to settle the debt, I request that you evaluate our worth based on individual merit. I have prepared performance evaluation sheets for each sinner precisely for one such occasion. On the last pages of those evaluation sheets are extra opinions that I don't plan on leaving any of you behind to take the fall for the group. Besides, 10 billion on isn't the kind of money you can settle with a sacrifice for an individual. But we did eventually find a reasonable compromise while you were wasting your time horsing around in front of the gallows. And that compromise is, we have been contracted to deal with a distortion. I guess we really started to put our names out there if they specifically sought us out to deal with this distortion. They have sought out other fixers and companies to deal with this issue first. We were their 6th choice after the first 5 failed to produce a meaningful result. Gotcha. Want Mersault to be in a cat ego. Of course you want Mersault to be in a cat ego. Mersault is baby girl in your eyes, I get it. You better have a Honglu, Ryoshu, and Roidion ID, because next up is going to be one of those nodes where you're only able to use specific employees. Alright, cool. That's great. Thank you. Well, the stories are starting to circulate via word of mouth. I will not deny that. So what kind of distortions are we dealing with this time? This is a request regarding a series of similar unsolved cases within T-Corp's borders. Some call it The case of time killing time. Several people have already fallen victim to the predator. The case of time killing time. What if he made a Well Cheers Hee-Ho outfit? I won't object. I won't object to a Well Cheers outfit. I'm gonna probably have to try to make the layout into a Well Cheers one. Well Cheers Hee-Ho. Yeah, leave it for Christmas so I can have time to work on that. Well Cheers Hee-Ho. I'm about to become Well Cheers. It is exactly what it says on the tin. A distortion is running wild, killing our time. Time is an asset here at T-Corp. It is not so difficult for us to track down the occasional time robberies by tracing it, but in the case of time killing time, the killer does not leave any traces. It is simply gone, completely removed and untraceable. No such things has ever happened here before. Thus, the significance of this case cannot be emphasized enough. That is why we formally request that you solve this case for us. In return, we will exempt you from your time tax debt. Oh, thus arriveth once again my time to shine. According to a book I have pursued in recent days, any and all detective work to solve cases of urban nightmare or beyond are issued this special investigator's badge during the course of their employment. This is a badge that may as well be universal pass to command all kinds of aid regarding the investigate. Detectives? Fixers! We plan to issue you those badges, yes. Wahoo! Much have I longed to add one such badge to my collection. Perchance thou shalt allow us to keep the badges once this case is dealt with? Nay, I demand that I be awarded at least 3 badges. One for my private collection, one for display, and one for business so that... Shut it, lass. Right, what are we waiting for? Let's crack on. Whack this distortion and get the hell out of here. I hate dealing with money problems. I value your enthusiasm, but I would also appreciate if you allow others to finish their sentences before cutting them off and going on a long tangent of your own. The problem is that they don't want all 13 of you running amok in an effort to solve the case. Indeed, I can't have your entire group run wild in the streets and potentially waste the precious time of our residents. Also, the Special Investigator's badge isn't something that T-Corp hands out like candy. We can't give away a whole box of badges for all 13 of them. I concur, to a degree. Otis, who has continuously and consistently suggested we cut down the number of sinners, was the first to welcome this offer. We should have done something like this a long time ago. What use is there to hauling around these dead weights? Otis? We will leave the useless pawns behind to wait in the bus while the elite team of high-performing individuals take care of business. You seem rather confident that you'd be a part of that elite team of high-performing individuals, Otis. It is ridiculous to even suggest otherwise. Alright, enough with your nonsense. So, how many of us are allowed to work on this case anyway? Virgilius trailed off, clearly unhappy about this income. They have decided that 4 individuals, including the manager, is an appropriate amount of people allowed to partake in this investigation. That's not a lot. Accepted. We barely managed to get an authorization of 4 after much debate. Then you have wasted your breath. A tag team of the exclusive manager and I will be more than enough to handily complete this mission. Right, so it all comes to down to my choice, huh? Free sinners. So many eyes are upon me. Not that I've ever had them all look at me at the same time before, but the pressure's on a completely different level when it comes to making judgment calls like these. Looks like the manager is in deep thought, but pointlessly antagonizing her for something like this is a waste of time. I'm taking volunteers first, so let's see some hands, quickly now. Forsooth, I shan't hesitate before such excellent opportunity. Maybe it's finally my time to shine? Oi, don't even need to ask me, alright? Let's get on with it. Oh, nah, that wasn't... I'm not raising my hand. I'm just cleaning my glasses. This is no simple matter. I have not been with so few sinners before, except for the one time when we accidentally walked out to the outskirts through the back door, so I have to take this slow and really consider all the possible angles. What a mess. It would be too much trouble for me to listen and debate all the arbitrary limitations they set, so allow me to make a choice for you this time, Dante. Well, I don't think there's too big of a gap between them when it comes to their capabilities, but they all excel in different situations. Dante, are you even listening? I just said I will be the one to choose your companions. No, I need to consider more than just their individual capabilities. Some of them work better when paired together, but it's also true that a hazardously pairing them together might end up making a team less than the sum of its parts. This is all about building team synergy. Wait, didn't Rodion say something about how people born in December and August don't mesh well together? And building team synergy. Yeah, I'm so good at building team synergy, of course. Looks at my team. It's quite scary. The sinners who will accompany Dante to solve this case are... I have to choose someone who can support me, calmly assess the situation, and remain free from biased judgment while making smart, rational decisions on the fly. The sinners who fit that description are... Do we even have anyone like that? I still have to choose someone, though. Damn it, I got it. I choose Foss, Mersalt, and Yisung. Rodion, Ryoshu, and Honglu. What? Huh? Wait, what? Huh? Dante has selected me, Mersalt, and Yisung. Haven't you been listening, Dante? I have certain things to discuss with Miss Foss regarding our upcoming journey, so she was not an option. Yisung was immediately ruled out, even before that meeting adjourned due to his history of developing an unauthorized invention at T-Corp. Mersalt did not volunteer. There was no reason to volunteer. Though I may have been disallowed from joining this investigation, I am truly grateful for your appreciation, Dante. I shan't soon forget this. Wait, that's, Hey, Otis, you know that's not at all what I meant. I just thought that maybe we needed someone skilled and experienced like you to effectively manage the remaining sinners while we're... okay. I really soured the mood, didn't I? The three of them, who I didn't even imagine in my wildest dreams would be hanging out together, all turned to look at my direction. Whoa, just the three of us, huh? A trio is such an eye-catching number, isn't it? Let's go! Let's get it! I actually really like these three. Roidia, I get, but why did the two of you volunteer? Thought it sounded F-A-H. The greater the quantity and diversity of experience, the better it is. Gah! Don Quixote tragically drops her head to the ground, crestfallen. I have naught else to blame but my slightly lower vertical placement in this world. Indeed, that must be why Sir Vigilius has failed to catch mine impassionate hand. Don Quixote stopped dramatically, lamenting how Virgilius did not even bat an eye in her direction, despite her being the first one to raise her hand. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the only reason he didn't pick her, though. This is my final legacy I bestow upon thee. What's all this? A book, a magnifying glass, and... Are these clothes? This is my treasure, my collection. Pretty, be gentle with them. Ooh, but why are you carrying 3 sets of clothing? One for my private collection, one for display, and one for business, verily. Is that not obvious to thee? Records of investigation. Solution to the 13 problems by Agiata. Someone's autographed it. So who's this Agiata? That's probably not how you even pronounce the name. Because you probably fucked the mission. True. How are ye also ignorant in the lore of fixers? Once she was a grade 1 fixer who was so prolific that she may as well have been the face of the 7 Association. Truly no one? Most people don't know those lore, Don Quixote. Me, I'm also one of those people who does not know lore. Cucumbersome clothes. How wilt thou call themselves an ace detective when not dressed appropriately for the occasion? Here, this only right that the leading ace detective adorn her contentancy with this special mustache. Look, a lady says in the forward to this book that any self-respecting ace detective must always dress themselves in impeccable fashion. Don Quixote, just let it go. So, I mean, I'm sure everyone has their reasons, but how come you didn't get picked for this, Ishmael? Didn't get picked? I never volunteered. Hey, it's not every day you get a legitimate chance to get some free paid time off without breaking company rules. And I wasn't about to let that chance slip away. So true, girl! Me too, Ishmael. If I got free paid time off, 100% take that shit. Ishmael fucking knows what's up. Did you know that in the original story, Dawn is scared of a giant windmill for the time? Oh! I did hear about that for Don Quixote's story. Interesting fact. I guess I did have some last-minute regrets when I saw who Virgilius picked, but I'll relax just for a bit and jump in to help out when needed. Well, good luck while the... call us the Elite Four. How's that? While the self-proclaimed Elite Four runs around T-Corp, why don't we find a place to take the edge off and unwind? How unfortunate. T-Corp did not authorize the rest of the sinners to run about unmonitored. You can even see the windmill in her art. Oh, her ego! Right. You must understand, we simply cannot let individuals responsible for the 10 billion ons worth of time tax roam free without proper collateral. Looks like they have to have temporary lodgings for those who failed to pay their time tax. Virgilius was pointing at what was clearly a jail cell. Everyone else gets jailed! Everyone else is getting jailed! Oh my god! Get in jail. Otis is so fucking pissed right now, I bet. Are you certain that's the lodging guide? I'm going to jail? Ishmael! In her face! Shit, I'm going to jail. Down she goes, going to jail! Oh, goodbye, Captain Ishmael. Really thought you getting out of this one. Nope. Yep, as living collaterals, apparently. It'll be fun! Hey, bet you'll look fondly back at this memory when it's all said and done, Kay? We'll be right back, so be nice and stay put! Oh, she's enjoying this. Nice. This jail cell at least has some heating. Wait. What happens if they just leave and don't come back? We'll be seeing them again after 10 billion ons worth of time passes, I guess. What? Oh, this is hilarious. Damn. Jailed. Cliff just sleeping in the corner. Ryoshi with the mustache, let's go! Get jailed. Hey, wait, get back here. There's more than enough time to finish weaving on the loom. I'm gonna make this personally my background. You go do that, GTA. Calm down, alright? We'll be back before you even... Thou shalt return triumphantly as glorious bands of ace detectives, mark my words! We set off on our journey after receiving the formidable Special Investigator's badge, leaving the chaotic screaming and hollering of the remaining sinners behind. After a while, all we could hear was the sad intermittent clattering of metal as someone violently shook the steel bars. Alright, looks like everyone's ready then. Let's get a move on and have a little chat with the third victim. Let's see. The case record says that, aha, there it is. It's just a stone throw away. Oh my god, they changed outfits! Let's go! Get it! Yeah! She has a hat. Look at the badge. Huh? What do you mean, huh? Look at the record. It clearly states that neither of the two victims is in a commutative state. How unfortunate. No, I mean, why are you coming along with us? I'm sorry, but we're not taking sidekick applications right now. Go away. Shoot. Incorrect. One of us will be joining your team. We were going to send an employee with you so that we can receive immediate updates regarding your investigation progress. Oh my god, Ryoshi. Go shoot. Pull that stick out of your ass. Go. Let's go, Mustache Ryoshi. With the fucking mustache. We plan to send a Class 2 staff with you, but you're... Me? Class 5. See the badge? The chatterbox of an employee replied cheerfully as he produced a twinkling badge from his clothes. I apologize for failing to recognize you, sir. I scarcely expected to see a Class 5 auditor all the way down here. That guy's a Class 5 staff? Really? Oh. Class 5 is the highest rank one could reach as a wing employee, right? My fucking boy! Looks like a fucking nerd. I'm kidding. Yeah, I thought so too. Well, don't be so sure. It depends on which wing you're talking about. Who knows? Maybe there are Class 12 or even Class 20 employees out there. Get it? Got it. Good. Then let's get a move on. We stared in silence, bafflement at the employee who has already stormed out of the building, then hurriedly followed him out the door. Isn't it absolutely brilliant? The very concept of killing time. They're not slowing down or speeding up time. They're eliminating it completely, just yanking it out of circulation. So, your name is... Ma? Relax and call me however you want. Names are such an unimportant things, aren't they? No, names matter. They come back here, we're moving company. Really? You never called anyone by their names, though. Relax and call you however we want? But you're obviously... Oh, shit. Obviously here to be our handler. Huh, that's true. That does make things a tad awkward, doesn't it? Let me think. Aha, I got it. You're all dressed like detectives. Why don't you consider me your ever-helpful assistant who tags along onto your adventures? Okay, but still... Ryoshi, who was staring off into the distance while puffing her cigarette, suddenly spoke up just as Rordia was about to retort. Assistant, lead us. Why do you keep clicking? I have to, you know, click to, you know, advance, to read, to move on to the story? Why do you keep clicking? I could just go back to the log, okay? Right away, ma'am. What's the difference between an assistant and a servant? You know, my family used to employ... They sure warmed up to him fast. Jailed! Oh my god, I love reading! Oh wow, this certainly looks like a factory. Love that Heathcliff looks as though he's already gone through this exact same shit already. Heathcliff jail era. And looking at the other sinners and saying, first time in jail? Let's see, the third victim of this case is this watch factory's... Hold up. The obviously gaudy and expensive suit. The meticulous trimmed and shaped mustache. The third victim must be the owner of this factory. Assistant confirmed my deductions. You're right on the money, detective. We're off to a great start. Whew. We are detectives working on the case of time killing time. My name is... Bruh. Who's this Oompa Loompa looking ass? Why did I immediately think of an Oompa Loompa when I saw this guy? I don't even remember what Oompa Loompas look like. What's going on? Ryoshu, detective. He sure is a fast talker. He's talking way faster than Mersault did when he reviewed those chickens. Oh, okay, damn. Just go in speed of sound. Who was the main villain of the first Shrek movie's name? Oh my god, Lord Farquaad! No, wait, that's an even better comparison. Oh, that reminds me of this ASMR I watched of Lord Farquaad, doing your makeup. He's talking so fast. It's like someone pressed a fast forward button on him or something. I can't understand a thing coming out of his mouth. He's someone who has a lot of time. What's that supposed to mean? Okay. Okay. An average T-Corp citizen has about 20 to 28 hours in a day, but you might also run into someone like him. People with plenty of time to spare. Because they have so much surplus time, they can afford to condense 40 to 50 hours into a single day. And to people with fewer hours in a day, it looks as though he's moving 2-3 times faster than them. Someone with such time could pick their nose in a blink of an eye before anyone even has a chance to catch them in the act. Ew. Dude. Use your time slow ability. Oh, she mad. I gave Rhodia a quick look of concern. She had to do something before Ryoshu SHNC. A quick look, as in a brief flicker of the flames burning on my clock. Would you mind slowing down a bit? I'm just worried that you're at a serious risk of becoming a victim of a completely different, slightly more fatal crime. He shook his head in frustration, very rapidly that is, before activating what appears to be a voice recorder. It began to play his voice back at us. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Bumble, a proud practitioner of this watch factory. Apologies for this awkward method of communication. You see, my days are 52 hours long. I used to live 100-hour days in my hind day, but the things have taken a turn for the worse at the factory in the recent years. 52 hours? Bro. To me, it looks as though you're all talking very, very, very slowly. I say it's quite frustrating, but I'm willing to suffer this annoyance as long as you solve this case. You have 52 whole hours to spend in a single day. Gee, I can't even imagine what it'd be like. Oh, I can tell you if you're that curious. It's a very, very full life, I must say. Having more time to spend in a day means I can get more things done in a day, like sleeping 10 or more hours in a night and having more than 40 hours left to spend. Good sleep really is the key to keeping your skin moist, fresh, and indeed, I'll let you touch it if you want. As though in an effort to demonstrate, Bumble was constantly zooming around the room, checking his documents, calling someone on the phone, and even brushing his teeth while we stood there listening to his recordings. IDC, get to the point. It was one late evening. Let's see, like always, I was busily walking down the street, and I had a very, very important meeting to attend to, you know. And all of a sudden, an attack. No, I just happened to recall that I left the bacon on the kitchen counter at home. I should have left it covered in District 23's purple salt. Oh my god, why do these people yap? Aha! My second oldest aunt used to sprinkle that salt all the time. The point. Well, so I stopped briefly looking at the clock tower and was wondering if I should head back home to salt the bacon. And that's when the Time Ripper struck the clock tower. Each one of those 12 zones at T-Corp has a clock tower that displays A-Corp's standard time scale. Because everyone has different hours to spend in a day, their watches sync with that respective time scale as well. So to tell real objective time, one would have to check the clock tower. Oh, that's pretty neat. We're playing the Ace Attorney Company with this one. Time Ripper, fucking Jack the Ripper. Alright, you two, let's focus on the important stuff. Let's see. How about we start with a physical description? A fine tailored suit. A tailored suit? A bit fancy for someone called the Time Ripper, don't you think? It must have cost me about 58 million for since it's tailor-made, its comfort was beyond human imagination. Wait, what? Oh, and how could I forget this expensive yet keen-shaped mustache? Hey, I wasn't talking about your own physical description. One more chance until I SYNC. Oh, you mean the murder's appearance! Well, let me think. I don't recall anything, it just happened so fast that... How did it feel to have your own time killed? Was it painful? Can you not ask something like that with such a big grin on your face? Can we just fuck? Me too, I kind of want to kill the... Limbus Lord Farquaad. Nope, it was just... 100 hours was gone in the blink of an eye. I missed my very important appointment thanks to that. Have you know, I suffered so much damages. 100 hours? So you lost a whole week in the blink of an eye? Huh? No. 100 hours for me is just 2 days or so. Still, you have no idea how much I lost because of those 2 days. Ripping away time, huh? An invention that enables something just like that would certainly win the Inventor of the Year award, and loads of prize money that comes with it. T-Corp really values and supports its investors, you know. Inventors, you know. Some people say that once upon a time, T-Corp's executive director himself showed up to bestow the awards. I guess once an inventor is always an inventor. I say that he probably wanted others to carry on his inquisitive spirit. I've seen the ceremony once, and he was giving away autographs. Then maybe we're looking for an inventor who received an award for that tech assistant? Oh my god, okay. But every invention at T-Corp needs to be registered at the Technology Administration Agency, though it is not without a few exceptions. There was once a time when a rogue group of inventors called the League of Nine Literatures made some inventions that they neglected to register, and wow, what a mess that was. Every single corner of the T-Corp was up in arms, everyone dashing about in panic, making arrests, holding up important meetings while Oh shit, the League of Nine. It was that big of a deal? I can't even imagine how hard it must have been for Yi-sung. Alright, so is there anything like that registered in T-Corp's tech agency? Nope, first time hearing about anything like it. Ha, you could have started there, you know. What if this is a power granted by the distortion? Oh yeah, if I'm talking a bit too fast for those periods, just let me know. I am trying to speed this up. Meanwhile, Ryoshi, who was completely uninterested in the conversation, stared off into the distance. She looked at the factory window and let out another puff of smoke before muttering quietly to herself. No killer, no corpse. Okay. Well, yeah, no one's actually dead, and we don't know where the killer is. Who could it be, I wonder? Someone who could liking to my very expensive suit, I say. Disagree. Your suit's shit. Yeah, Ryoshu! Alright, both of you are dead while I'm still continuing this. Besides, if I really wanted to kill you... Me? Why would you... I'd have to be able to move as fast as you do. I won't be able to get a good aim at your vitals otherwise. Ryoshu strode towards him before suddenly breaking into a charging sprint. Bumble rapidly stumbled back in terror, but Ryoshu was fast enough to close the distance and press her scabbard into his neck despite the disarray of time. Just like this. Whoa, I thought she was actually about to beat the crap out of him with that scabbard. That'll be case closed then, All we have to do is arrest Ryoshu. You scared the heck out of me. Well, I suppose the villain didn't really stab me in my vitals or whatever. But he did appear all of a sudden, just like you did. I see, so the killer isn't just running around ripping time away from random people left and right. Yes, the killer was going specifically for that ASS. The killer was specifically going for that ass. I love Ryoshu's lines sometimes. No, I love Ryoshu's lines all the time. The killer was specifically going for that ass. The void left behind by St. Clair's absence was much bigger than I thought. I meant that annoying stupid stash. Not having that kid here is frustrating. What does ASS mean? Annoying stupid stash. Oh wow, it's been 2 hours. It's okay. It's okay, I can hash out like 30 more minutes of this. No way. Can you think of a single person who'd hate someone like me? I can think of more than a few. It's been 2 hours of yapping! GTA, it's every single stream of mine has some yapping in it. I say that it must have been the work of some bandit who wanted to try on my tailored suit. Oh my god, why is this guy going on the fucking suit? Oh, what about your employees? Lady Agita's book said to find the culprit, we must look at the victim's immediate circle. I have no idea if that book Don Quixote gave us earlier is actually helping, but I suppose it's at least a very good page-turner. Hong Lu can't seem to be able to tear his eyes away from it. Maybe I should check it out too once we get back to the bus. Yeah, that works. Then the culprit has to be someone who hates the owner so much enough to try to take his time. No, that seemed to be quite plausible, as you can see. What? The laborers act as factory? They're all working so slowly, like they're moving through molasses. Wow, they got dark all of a sudden. Most factory laborers like them usually live rather short 10-hour days, most of which they spend all their factory jobs anyway. What did you say? Everyone listen up. Our output gain saw only 13 growth compared to last month's growth. Have I not impressed upon you how important this is? We'll be falling behind profit margin projections at this rate. Are you streaming more Limbus on Friday? Yes, I am going to stream more Limbus on Friday. I'm taking Omori off. I'm streaming more Limbus. Bumbo hollers at them in frustration. The laborers very slowly turn their heads to look up at the factory owner. Even that simplest action takes an excruciatingly long time to complete. Boss, it's impossible to work any faster than... Phew, how bothersome. Less complaining, more assembling. Use your time effectively. Chop chop. Wow. This guy, I fucking hate this guy. This is great, because I don't need to read for shit in GTA. I've become the person who just narrates. Lord Fartwad all the way. Wow. Yeah, this guy sucks ass. You have no idea how frustrating it has been for me as of late. Did you even know that the next batch of cogs have stopped all of a sudden? We could understand him thanks to the recorder next to us, but everyone out of its earshot would have no chance of understanding whatever he's talking about. Hey, Mr. Bumble. You're talking way too fast for them to understand, you know that? How do you expect them to understand a thing you're saying? So, it's not me who's too fast, it's them who are too slow. Only hustlers and busy bees like myself who make the best of their time can rise above the rest of this chaotic, bustling city. What? You know that's a load of bull. Living inside T-Corp is the worst place inside the city. Everyone agrees on that. Oh, hey, Dark Black. Thank you for the raid. Hi, 4 Element. I'm trying to speedrun this. And, I'm reading. And it hurts me. I'm illiterate. What? You know that's a load of bull. How are they supposed to hustle or make the best of their times when they're practically nailed to the floor and with that time? Rordia, hey, I don't think someone like him will ever understand what you're talking about. He was born and raised in T-Corp after all. Hey, assistant, you're a class 5 employee, right? Aren't you supposed to be a big shot? Do you seriously think there's anything normal about all this? Normal? Dear detectives, do you happen to be returning from a round trip across every single nest in the city? All the way from A to Z? Can you confidently say that you have seen all there is to see? No. Not really, but... Then give this idea a thought, why don't you? That the notion of what's normal is just a mirage conjured by the downtrodden and the suffering. That is to say, that suffering is just part of life in the city, regardless of which nest you're in. Oh, if you people are, like, tired and all that, please go to sleep. Like, thank you very much for joining the stream, but please, please go to sleep. Suffering builds character. I wish you would not suffering time and put a little more concern to your health, Black. At least drink some water. Huh, I don't see any suffering in that mug of Mr. 50-hour days right here. Such harsh words. I have my fair share of pain, I have you know. I've been waiting for something to get finished for a while. Do you know how much of a pain it is to wait for something but also have too much time in your day? It's so tedious. Bumble gently fixes his mustache and hair before caressing his expensive coat with care. I meant the city. Oh, yeah, okay, alright, yeah, understandable. But it's good. Hydrate yourself, everyone. Drink water. Or die. Manager. GTA as... GTA, I permit you to... in killing, yes, GTA, you have my permission to kill, Lord Fartwad here. Wow, look at that! I have enough for a 10 pull. Honglu! I'm gonna go cry. I just want Honglu. I have like exactly 40 shards of Honglu. I want to save it for the ego, but if I don't get the ID, I'm gonna have to just... If Honglu doesn't come home, I'm getting a triple concussion. I'm gonna get a triple concussion, let's go. I'm getting a triple concussion. I'm getting a triple concussion. Getting a triple concussion. Ooh. Help. Help me. Maybe pull out from the wallet? No! Absolutely not! Because I have bills and rent to pay, GTA. From the non-existent wallet you got. Yeah, my very non-existent wallet. If I sold my kidney, then maybe. Oh my god, yay! Edit team. Yeah! Hell yeah! Great team! Let's go! Why is... Oh, right. It's because I have her ego. Hey, you know what? At least they're all uptied. That I can, yeah. Just shard them. Yeah, I'm gonna farm Mirror Dungeon to just shard Honglu. Oh god. Oh man, I can't wait to go to the Mirror Dungeon. Let's go. Anyway, haha, this is quite the team. Yeah, yeah, perfect. Yeah, great team. I didn't even change anyone. Except Ryoshu. Just go.
투입합니다.
Just go. Don't think, just go. If I die, I die. I believe in Church Roidia. Just going through this entire chapter, cooking with a team of W, Corp, Hong Lu, Maid, Ryoshu, and Roidia. Maybe we can flip the script on our line of 5. What kind of people, Roidia, do you think hate rich people? Who do you think would hate people like me? Well, except for my family, if I do ever get murdered under mysterious circumstances, I'm willing to bet that it's one of my family members who did me in, or Heathcliff. Boy! The poor, the rich. You know what? At least Honglu's a little self-aware. At least Honglu is, like, self-aware-ish. And then he's like, oh yeah, my family's willing to kill me. Honestly, it's kind of safe though. A little bit traumatic, but like, it's... If you ever grew up in an Asian family, you get it. Like, 1 out of 10% chance you get a good Asian family. But most of the times, you get the Asian family where the belt, the coat hanger, are going to meet, like... You get... Yeah. Did you already get your 20 pulls from the event? No, I did not. I did not. The coat hanger is there when you were born. Oh yeah, whenever I didn't get like a good grade, the coat hanger would meet my face so fast. That's a pretty dark joke. It sure is. The culprit went straight for Bumble, but his employees literally can't move fast enough to have done that. None of them look like distortions either. Yes, if the culprit's hiding- oh shit. If the culprit's hiding among those slowpokes, Clock would have noticed. Then that narrows down the culprit to someone unrelated to this factory. Someone without much time. Someone who's got a bone to pick against the time rich. You got an A-? Death. I got worse than an A-. I got a C. The only A I would get is in gym. I'm serious. My grades did improve when I got in high school, but they were still mostly B's. At that point, my parents gave up entirely. They stopped bringing out the coat hanger when I was in high school. Or it could be someone who's unhappy about the state of affairs in T-Corp Nest. Also, while Dante could be right that this power was granted by a distortion, nothing rules out the possibility that they may be using an unregistered invention. There may be more than a single culprit, then. More than a single culprit, huh? Wait, I think I know an organization that might fit that exact description. Nah, no way, I doubt it. They don't ever take drastic actions like these anymore, even back at J-Corp. Wow, that's some coincidence, isn't it? I happen to know a group of people just like them. Sometime later in a certain alleyway, a group of people unhappy with the state of affairs in the nest. Perhaps you are looking for the... Oh gosh, how do I pronounce that? Euro... the... VA? That's Russian. That's Russian. I can't do that. Ah, that rings a bell. Isn't your friend the founder of that organization, Rodia? Rodia stopped dead in her tracks. Yep, here. Do you know something about that organization? I did hear that they've been spreading throughout the nest as of late, though it hasn't been long since they started popping up within T-Corp's borders. So direct T-Corp employees, like myself, have been stationed all over the nest to question any suspicious individuals. Methinks it's a real bother, standing guard out here, all this non-stop and search, so tedious. What are the up to around here? All kinds of stuff that petty thieves get up to, stealing things like time or money. Well, I did hear that they also do some pro bono detective work for people who can't afford the time or money to hire people, and... Wait, stop right there, you. What are you looking around all shifty for, eh? It's a stop and search. Oh, it's this guy again. What? Hey, I'm just trying to walk away from that lady with the cig and the creepy glare. Damn. Where can we find them? I'm just the Eurodovie. I'm pronouncing that so right. Buddy? Well, probably ain't too difficult. Let's see there. Honglu? Wait, Honglu? A sudden explosion tore Honglu to shreds as he was peeking around an alleyway. Honglu's fucking dead. Honglu died. Speak of the devil. Maybe I should have activated their badges earlier. Activate our badges? Phew! Starting off with a bang, huh? Good luck, Dante. Let's bring him back. Gotcha. Turning the clock now. Rest in pieces, Honglu. Wait, you can bring him back? There, the explosion came from that way. Damn. Watch chains of T-Corp here to collect your filthy dues, eh? Okay, no time to explain, right? Then let's talk about that later. Rest in pieces, Honglu. Those K-Corp ampules did not work.
자자, 대열 정비하고 식기들은 윤이 날 정도로 잘 갈렸는지 다시 확인하고 복장은 구김 없는지 체크하고.
Ha, you know what's gonna be very funny?
시작해볼까?
Yeah. Yeah. Honglu's right there. He's not dead. Fuck it.
알게 함이라. 완벽한 한방. 시원한 걸.
Oh. What the hell? Yeah, no charge whatsoever. Congratulations. That's what you get for pressing win rate anyway.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
에이, 저것들 너덜너덜하잖아. 일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
Boy, how... Just roll on that.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
맞는 거야.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 쓱 두드려 패.
Wahoo!
결국
Yay!
마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까.
Yeah, just press win rate. Yeah, you got
넌
this.
다음만 생각해.
Go, Rodia, go!
맞는 거야.
Live and die by win rate.
이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어. 맞는 거야. 맞는 거야.
Ah, yes. Win rate. Truly let me win.
결국 내 공부가 부족하지 않았다는 거네. 그치? 좋았어.
Clear within 10 turns. Yeah, I love the clear within 10 turns. Yeah, thank you.
투입합니다.
Yeah, cool, thanks. Yeah. Love that for me, yeah, woohoo. Retreat. Hey! Participation trophy. Participation trophy? Is he talking to me? How on earth did you do that earlier? Tick-tock, and voila. It seemed to me that you rewound the time and unwounded your friend. I've never seen a tech that could rewind time like that. Well, that's... trade secret. Ask and you shall receive pain. Fascinating. Aren't you terrified of time? As far as oh god. As far as I'm aware, there's particularly no way to rewind time for a singular entity that exists in an open, unenclosed area. Either that or my study didn't reach as far as I thought it would. Wait, no, that's actually a very serious problem then. I was very desperate, you know. It was very unlikely that I missed anything. You know what else is a serious problem? The fact that we're wasting our time chatting about inane stuff while they're all getting away. Come on, Dante. Hold on, inane stuff, this is serious. Extremely serious. It's important that... its importance is absolutely incomparable to what amounts to arresting a few small fry revolutionaries. If it was a true resurrection, then the head would have been after your head already, so I doubt that's what this is. Then it must have something to do with time manipulation, I'm certain of it. Maybe it works with the same mechanism as the TT2 protocol under the hood. Nope, that works only within an isolated enclosure. It can't rewind the time of a singular individual. Perhaps they are drawing time from elsewhere to inject it in their time streams? That seems a tad more plausible. If you're actually rewinding their time, then the visual elements of that process would manifest in a vastly different manner. I suppose this means you can't really rewind or skip time either, am I right? You can't just say all that gibberish and expect me to be able to... I am going to strangle this guy. The process also seems to involve a great degree of pain. Oh well, it seems to be in a bad taste to say that it's good news, but I suppose I can say that what I'm about to tell you is something auspicious. I'm gonna get into the nitty-gritty if we have to venture into one more dangerous places like the back street, but here we go. Check the other side of your badge. There should be a small clockwork knob attached to your badge. Mind rotating it for me? The Class 5 staff gibbered on endlessly, zapping between number of subjects and within a matter of seconds before reaching and pointing at the badges we were wearing. Not all fixers specialize in investigations, and investigations are strong enough to defend themselves with emergencies. This is why these special investigator badges are all equipped with the same special function that goes into suits that higher-ranking staff members of T-Corp wear. It's called Golden Time. If you keep the clockwork wound, it will automatically speed up the body's natural regeneration process as soon as it detects that its wearer is at risk of death. It's nothing compared to what you're capable of, but it's quite something, isn't it? So I don't actually have to turn the clock myself. Well, it takes some time to refill once its charge is spent. If you ever run out of its use, then I suppose it all comes down to you. Participation trophy. You have to take one for the team and bring them all back yourself. Bro got more hours in the day so he can yap more. He who would wish for such an ability. I do not wish for an ability to yap. I would only yap on stream. If I had to work a customer service job, I think I would possibly kill myself. Listen, I'm fine with yapping with nice customers, but if a customer was rude or mean to me, I would wish to strangle the shit out of them, burn their fucking family and house down, and send them 6 feet under. That was a little dark, so all of you can ignore that. I'm not an arsonist or a murderer yet. You're willing to do that, but not willing to help us before we get torn to shreds, huh? I prefer that. Good. Ho. Ryoshu! She said the word. She said the word. Ready? Let's go after them then. Sometime later. Where did they run off to? I'm pretty sure they came this way. Citizen Project Moon knows Hee-Ho. I do not want the CEO of Project Moon to know who I am. Bro, I haven't even played most of Law Corp and Library Ruina. I just know things. No more tracks. We wasted too much time on his boring lectures. Hey, assistant, are you sure it's okay for you to just saunter behind us like you're out on a picnic? Why would I run? I hate running. Bro is a yapper and not a runner. What the fuck? I would rather have the ability to fucking run miles. It's literally your job to arrest the revolutionists, isn't it? Is it though? But my job at this precise moment is to keep my eyes on you in your investigation regarding the case of the time-killing time, not make revolutionary arrests. But you're a T-Corp employee! Okay, fine. Let's say that I decide to run instead of walk and help you capture those revolutionary rascals. What then? Will T-Corp suddenly stop having problems just because they're gone? Will this place suddenly transform into some kind of humanitarian paradise? Not to mention that as long as their leader runs free, they'll be back before you know it. Excuses. Then, KTA. Oh! If we do kill them all, that only opens up room for a worse syndicate to take their place. If that happens, that collector friend from earlier might end up suffering from something much, much worse than having to stop and search random past-buyers. Not to mention that I'll be getting muscle cramps from all the running. That's... Besides, isn't your friend one of them? Weird, I thought you wouldn't want me to arrest them. Right? I thought Rodia would be a bit happier to be reunited with the revolutionary Russians. Well, since it looks like the trail's gone cold, let's go back to the stop and search lady and ask if she noticed anything suspicious since we left. Fine. The T-Corp employee we met earlier was standing completely in here, not moving a muscle. Poor woman, I can't believe she's still on duty at such a late hour. Such is the life of a laborer. No. They got her. I can't even hear her breathing. That's the Time Ripper's MO. Not you too, Honglu. The Time Ripper got to her that fast? Ooh, she's... static. She's in a state of absolute stillness. A death-like state of cheat without a timble of blood on their hands. What mestopic... no. Though she may seem to be in a state of stasis to those of us watching from the outside, for her this must be as brief as a blink of an eye. What do you think the culprit's trying to do with all that time? Guys, this is a crime scene. Let's try not to touch the body. I mean, the victim. Whoa, look, there must be some sort of spatio-temporal displacement superposition phenomenon going on here. She's entirely incorporeal. Is this seriously the time to... Rodia, up there, up ahead! I whipped around, noticing the now familiar sensation of the distortion, and caught in a brief glimpse of a suspicious figure slowly slipping into the fog. You, stop! Ryoshu, think you can catch up? I'm not your hunting dog, but sure, I'll entertain you just this once. Ooh, she's pretty fast. Ryoshu sure moves fast when she finds something interesting. It's been a while since I've seen people like you, the kind who sprints forward with their eyes fixed on the horizon. Here, everyone only ever looks down, their necks bent and gaze locked to the ground, watching their own feet take their halting steps. I suppose they only ever look up to check the time on the clock towers. But there must have been a time when everyone walked tall. I think I know why that is. It's because they all learned helplessness. Because they realized that even if they ran till their lungs burst, nothing will change, that it doesn't matter. Girl, this is starting to sound really sad. Yeah, not everyone can run like Mersol. Learning to maintain a stable breathing rhythm is not easy. That's not what I'm talking about. Wait, take a closer look at her face. Remember? It's the same face she was making earlier when she shouted, "It's a stop and search." Yeah, maybe she saw someone suspicious approach them for a stop and search and got ambushed. We should ask her when she recovers. But we don't know when she'll recover. Sometime later. Catch. Are you sure you captured him alive? Hey, Ryoshu, doesn't he kinda look a bit different from the mysterious person that got away? He's clearly wearing something different. Besides, he's one of the revolutionists we already ran into. Clothes are just husks that can be cast off at any moment. He started running as soon as our eyes met. Hey, rise and shine. Ugh. How am I the suspicious one? Anyone would run if someone like you started sprinting at them with that big sword on your hands. I have many, many ways to crush the truth out of you. First, no dismembering. This is the revolutionist's turf. You'll soon regret dragging me down here. I prepared this secret weapon just for this occasion. Watch out! But nothing happened. What was that? One of the 5 greatest inventions of the Corp branched the portable adjustable frequency periodical lighting apparatus attachment sound wave generator. This will call every single revolution in its range to this exact location. There, see what I mean? You see the problem prevail amongst inventors. They never know when to stop when it comes to naming their inventions. You'll pay dearly for smacking me in the back of my noggin. Ah, buddy. Anyway, bye. Struggling.
파이팅이다.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
Coughs and dies. Remember everyone, drink water.
깨달았나? 효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
에이, 저것들 너덜너덜하잖아. 일단
정출할게요.
정신 못 차리는
How
놈
someone was
대가리부터
slow last
뭉개.
time and watching they slowly say that name. I just jumped by.
무지하니까. 아이고, 엄청난 곳에 점프했나 보네.
I'm gonna go
정신
kill
똑바로 차리고
myself.
다시 가보자.
그래, 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은
I
다음만
think after
생각해.
this fight I'm gonna end this
인생이
stream.
더 매서워지거든. 이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 제대로 두드려 패.
Violence is really the best solution.
맞는
You're right,
한방.
Heathcliff.
시원한 걸.
I am getting tired of reading and narrating this entire story.
완전히
I'm actually getting tired of yapping. I've yapped for too long.
참.
Yeah, winning
눈에
rate.
세게 보이네.
Yeah.
조금만 더 해보자. 맘.
No, read more, continue yapping. Please.
맘.
It's been 2 hours and 36 minutes of me yapping. People should get tired of that, right?
훌륭한 전시회였어. 하, 이걸 오히려 고맙다고 말해야 하나?
But yeah, I'm gonna end it because I'm starting to get a headache now. And, I didn't get Honglu, so that means I, need to get another concussion, but I'm actually just gonna wait until I get most of the, stuff before I go in to the hospital again. Oh, 7, thank you. Anyway, yeah, it's time to end stream. Got a headache. So, thanks y'all for watching. Take your medicine, stay healthy, go get rest, drink some water. Stay healthy and peace out. Let's go. See ya.